Thank you so much for considering leading a discussion group for the prayer course. I hope it's going to be a real adventure and a great encouragement to you personally. And I just wanted to give you a few practical tips for how to lead a really good group. I don't know what size your group's going to be. It might just be 2 or 3 of you. It might be an entire church congregation. But there are some basic principles that will really help you, whatever the size of your group, to make this a discipleship experience of people drawing closer in their relationship with God. The first thing is, can I encourage you to lead by example, to actually pray for your group? I know it sounds funny sometimes to pray about prayer, but there's a spiritual battle around this. There's an enemy who doesn't want people walking and talking with God. And as you lead in this, you're going to be drawing people into deeper relationship with Him. So I'd really encourage you to not just lead the group, but to really commit to praying for the group, praying for the individuals, praying your way through each week. The second key, so the first is lead by example. The second is this: try to create a safe environment for discussion. Sometimes people find it pretty scary to talk about spiritual things. And so, if it's in your living room or if it's in a bigger environment, maybe a circle of chairs, provide, drinks, make it hospitable. We don't want just kind of plastic chairs in a drafty old church hall or whatever. Make it a really friendly, safe space where it's going to be easy for people to say what they really think, not just what they think that they should say. It's lovely when people are really honest, or they say the slightly surprising or risque or even irreverent things. So create a safe environment. And that links to the third point, which is your main job, having created the space, is to provoke questions, not to be the one providing all the answers. The best group leaders on the prayer course aren't people who do like mini preaches. I'm really sorry, but that's my job on the videos. I'm sure you do a better job than me, but your job is to draw out of people what they really think. And the more you talk, the less other people will. You've done a good job if you don't answer any questions. Every time someone asks something, you say, what does someone else think? And if someone says something a bit nutty or crazy, just go, that's really interesting. Have anyone else got any views on that? So provoke and draw out questions. And on the cheat sheets, you're going to find lots of great discussion starters, little mini Bible studies. This stuff is just really practical and it works. We've tried this all over the world and it's just really encouraging. This stuff really does work. Fourthly, just do it. Make sure, as well as talking about prayer, you actually pray. That you make space as you're together to do it. And try the different types of prayer and practice. If we're looking at petition and maybe drawing up prayer lists, do it and then pray. There's articles on this website here on prayercourse.org which tell you how to lead a good prayer meeting, or how to get everyone crying out to God all together, or how to go on retreats. So all the practical stuff. I hope you'll find it really, really helpful. And if we've missed anything, just email us and we can always add it. Finally, and I guess most importantly, be led by the Holy Spirit. If you're doing the discussion and suddenly someone opens up about something and goes in a completely different direction, I couldn't care less if you don't use our cheat sheet or if you ignore half of what I've said. If the Spirit of God is taking you somewhere else, great, go for it, go there. We've tried to make this course accessible for everybody. That's why we talk about it being a simple guide for normal people. And so if people are new Christians, I hope they'll find this accessible. But I also hope that there'll be stuff in here that's for people who've been Christians a long time. It's quite unusual to get subjects like spiritual warfare next to contemplation, next to unanswered prayer. Normally people just talk about 1 or 2 of these things, not all together. So that's exciting, the whole menu of prayer. And if you can encourage people to read the book, it will increase their experience tenfold. That the groups are going to be powerful, especially with you leading yours. I hope the videos will be helpful in provoking discussion, provoking questions. But if people go away and read the book, it will really take them to another level. There's loads of stuff that we haven't put in the videos. They're not on your discussion sheets, but are there in the book. So if you can encourage people to read the book, that will really improve and deepen your experience of the prayer course. God bless you. Thank you for leading on this. I know it's probably going to take a bunch of time and at times be a bit of a hassle, and you'll have those weeks. I've had those weeks where, half the people don't turn up and it's a bit discouraging. I hope you don't get that, but if you do, I know what it's like. But this is worth it. Remember, we're doing this because this is the key to everything else. Lord, teach us to pray. That is the beginning and the end of discipleship, and you are right at the heart of all of that. So, in summary, remember, lead by example. So pray for the group. Create a safe environment where everyone can feel as relaxed as possible. Provoke questions more than you provide answers. Make sure you do it like you actually do. Make space for praying and putting it into practice. And finally, be led by the Holy Spirit. Wherever He wants you to go, that's where you need to go. So thanks a lot for giving your time to lead one of these discussion groups for the prayer course. I hope you find it rewarding and encouraging. God bless you.